And here we go recording. Here we go recording for episode 44 of Enter the Dungeon. Who wants to give the recap of what happened last time? You better all remember because it was like 10 minutes ago for us.
Wait, what? What happened? I don't remember.
That's what happens when you wait so long.
Dude, you did the coolest stuff. How can you not remember?
I know what I did.
Actually, you know what? So... Go ahead and mark inspiration on your character sheet because of how awesome that was. I'd just like to point out. Wait,
and did nothing.
Wait, by the way, time out. I'd just like to point out that so far 2 points of inspiration have been awarded over the course of the adventure, and both of them have been to Chris. So, by the way, Andres, that means that right now Thitch has a point of inspiration that's unused.
Hey, that's mine currently.
So yeah, who wants to give the recap of what happened last time?
So basically, Monkey,
we started off going into the library because the door was locked. And then we went past the library. I'm trying to remember if there was something in between that and the puzzle room. I think it was just the puzzle room after that. Puzzle room, solved the doors puzzle, went through a hallway, and then I proceeded to do nothing after the hallway because I just got bit by a spider and died, pretty much.
Hey, you've been to Australia. You know how deadly spiders can be.
Listen, alright? I didn't have to deal with spiders there because we were smart about it.
Are you implying that people that die from spider bites are dumb?
No, I'm implying that we were safeguarded against it and we got lucky and didn't have that go backwards on us.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
They have an episode of Peppa Pig banned in Australia because it says that not all spiders are bad, when in fact in Australia, if you have the mentality, you're probably gonna die.
Oh my.
So yeah, I guess that was basically everything from last time, except Chris did a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, well, that's
do you want me to
died, so yeah, you can go over your cool stuff, because I was just like, I died, and I was done after that.
So, after he died, sort of, he's alive, don't worry. But, I grappled a giant spider with the strength of a dragonborn. Got on top of it, rode it like as if it was a rodeo, aka not my first rodeo. And then the tiny spider jumped onto the big spider trying to bite me and then broke its fang on my scales. And then I was able to control this giant spider so well that I breathed fire on it and then slammed it onto the ground, killing it. I forget. How exactly did I do that? Drew.
You just body slammed it with enough force that you know what? Let's go with the classic. You broke its ribcage.
It doesn't have one of those.
Nice.
You broke its spider heart.
What is it called? Thorax? I just wrote its thorax.
Sure. You got it right in the thorax.
And then after killing that bigger spider, everything went dark, and I did 2 fireballs in the general direction of where I last saw the little spider and killed it.
Nice.
I miss my body.
Why? Because now you have no body to comfort?
Egg.
Aha. Aha.
It's a pointedly bad joke.
Yep. So, you guys are now in that kitchen, and there were some crates that you were going to investigate before everything went south on you?
Yes.
I'm still on the ground.
Can I still light fire?
Yes, I imagine that's probably the first thing you do is light a torch.
Yes.
Who has the healing potion?
Me.
So are you unconscious right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to find the healing potion off your body.
Yeah, it's a superior potion of healing.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a low-stress situation, so you can probably look through for the healing potion without needing a check or anything. And
Okay.
now that the room is lit up, you can see where everything is. And, Chris, do you want to start investigating chests?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that first. So there are about 3 chests near the door. Oh, sorry, not chests, crates. 3 crates near the door. Not the one that you came through, the other door, on the other side of the room. And then on the far side of the room, there's another 3.
Okay, that's 6.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a little wary. Is there anything coming out of any of the barrel or crates?
Oh, no, but speaking of barrels, behind you, near the door that you came in, there's 2 barrels. So basically, there's 3 areas that you can search for stuff in.
Do a barrel roll.
You're gonna check in the barrels?
I'm gonna roll the barrels.
You're just gonna roll over the barrels?
I'm gonna knock them over and roll them towards the crates.
Okay, you knock one over, the lid pops out, and just a bunch of flour spills out.
Oh,
Oh.
But
pleasant.
in the flour, you do find a key.
Hey! Doing something I did actually worked.
Yep. And then, but you knock over the other one, and it's just like, it's a barrel full of wine, so it gets on the flour,
No!
ruining both the wine and the flour.
Oh, not the flour. Not that I am there to complain about it.
No, not the wine! Save the wine! I tried saving the wine.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't know why.
tell you what,
Just
make a dexterity saving throw.
20!
Yes, you're able to, like, tell you what, as soon as the top pops off, you see that there's wine, and you're able to pick up the barrel before very much of it spills out. Okay, back over to the other 2. Yeah, Gerald, you find the healing potion, and I imagine you're going to administer it.
Yeah.
Okay, which type of healing potion is this?
Greater. No, superior.
Superior.
Okay. Mostly I was just making sure that you guys did indeed write that down.
I did, but then I deleted it before we got back to it. I just deleted it now. I was like, oh, which one was it just? Oh, wait, I have the Control-Z function. No, I don't. It's Adobe. Here's 8d4 plus 8.
Okay, roll it. Yeah, Michael, I guess you can go ahead and roll it because you're the one administering it.
Okay. Wait, what was that again?
8d4 plus 8.
Oh, that's a lot. $35 plus 8. So
I'm almost certain that you guys had another healing potion that wasn't this powerful.
Yeah,
I'm sure we did.
I have. Geralt has the greater healing potion.
So yeah, 35
Yeah, I
plus
forgot
8.
about him.
So
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's only 5 under healing me to full.
Okay,
so-
so yep, 43 health.
Oh wait, no, sorry. How many? What was it?
35 plus 8.
Oh, I didn't hear the plus 8. Okay, yeah.
What's your
So,
max HP?
Max is 31. I'm there.
Yeah, you just jump up fully, feeling fully revaliated.
Revitalized?
Revitalized, that was it. Words.
Haha, English language.
Yep. And, oh, by the way, I'm just gonna say that you immediately noticed the flour that spilled on the floor.
Oh yeah. I'm not happy. No, the flower.
Don't worry, we got something better. I open it and let my body smell a whiff of it.
Oh, you're terrible.
No, I feel like once you smell that, you immediately like start going to drink for it since your
Yeah, no.
body is crazy.
I feel myself subconsciously leaning forward, like practically jumping into the barrel of wine.
Yeah, I feel like based on what I feel like you probably have a natural inclination to go over to that area to mourn the flower and to drink some wine.
Yeah, I'm commiserating with him over the spilling of general substances and partaking in the liquid one.
Yep. Okay. I presume you have a cup.
No, I'm just gonna dip my head in.
Do you allow this?
Gonna, like, huh?
Chris, do you allow this?
I mean, okay. How would the mind of a drunk? How would it act in this way?
A mind of a drunk without the urges of a drunk.
Yes. What does that even do? What even is that?
I can answer this question. I don't know. I'm going in there assuming you're gonna tip it up for me like a giant cup.
Yeah, like I assume that you've all established that you enjoy drinking alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, and by the way, there's probably like some miscellaneous cups just rolling around on the ground. Well, not
I don't
rolling,
care
but...
about cups.
Okay, yeah, you just drink some directly out of it, and you know what?
Yep.
It's some of the best wine you've ever had, and it almost feels like a shame that you're just drinking it straight with your mouth like this.
I need you to tell me this.
Yeah, no, that is the best wine I have ever had.
I notice this and I pull it away from you.
Yep.
Hey! Make a reach for it.
No, I hold it up above my head.
Wait, real quick. Andreas, make an intelligence saving throw. Just trust me.
Ha!
What?
That's a 19.
Okay, good. So you realize suddenly, based on that history book that you were flipping through, and your sudden understanding of architecture and stonework and everything like that, that this castle is probably hundreds of years old. So this wine's probably just been sitting here for a very long time aging.
It's been fermenting this long? Or no, yeah,
Yep.
aging. It would no longer be in a fermentation process. Jeez.
Honestly, that is a really good.
Seal that up. That's like elven age wine right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, if we sold this wine, we could. But we don't really need to sell it because we really are financially free.
It's because of you.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have
don't
any
know that.
empty bottles?
Oh, are there?
I mean, tell you what, if you want to look around some of the crates, you'd probably... Or if you want to pour out some of the orc ale and fill it up with this.
No. The orc ale is too strong to be removed.
Give me your strongest ale seller.
You can't handle my strongest ale.
Yeah.
My
Okay,
strongest ale would kill you.
Okay. Do you want to examine one of the crates then? Or one of the crate areas?
I guess, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I didn't have to make a con save.
Well, you didn't have that much of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you want the one that's near the door or the one that's far away from the door?
Near.
Okay, then. Go ahead and roll me 2 D100s.
2 D100s.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get my special D100 out. If I
What?
can find it. Oh, it's just a weird color.
Is there an actual D100?
It's 2d10.
2d10.
Oh, an actual
Oh.
D100?
Isn't geometrically going to be
Yeah,
possibly a fair die.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 92
Okay, then.
and a 65.
Okay, then. So you actually are able to find a set of 4 bottles with stoppers in them, and they appear empty.
Nice.
In addition to that, you also find some, probably any food that would have been in here would have long since dried away, so none of that. But you do find you also find one bottle of oil.
Of oil. Ooh. Like that.
Yep. And Chris, sorry, Michael, do you want to take the last crate area?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, only one of those crates had things, and then the other two were empty.
What a cheap crate.
Okay, so
Yeah, go ahead and roll me 2 D100s.
two. Okay. Actually, yeah. Okay. 54.
Okay.
The first one.
And what'd you get for the second one?
58.
Okay, a 54 and a 58. So with that, I can get to the right area on this. Okay, so you find a black velvet mask that seems to be stitched with some silver thread.
Okay.
Yep.
Good for quarantine.
Yep. And also in that same crate, there is a silver chalice and then what seems to be a set of bone dice. And then in the other crate, there's just more flour, just like a bunch of flour. You get the feeling that they were probably baking something when everyone just disappeared because all the flour. Nah, you don't get anything like that. But yeah, you do find just more flour. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do now?
What else was in the room?
That was pretty much it, unless you want some like miscellaneous utensils.
Bless you.
Wait, did we check all the crates?
Yes, you did.
Okay. They're all flour?
No. Just one of them was full of flour.
Okay. What are the other ones full of?
Some miscellaneous stuff that they just picked up. But yeah, do you want to try using some of those
bottles to bottle up the wine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So now you have
Orcish ale. What? We have 12 or 11 bottles, or 12. We had 13 minus 1, 12, I think. Empty half of them.
No, Orcish ale. We
This
can
is
use
a
that
mix-
as a poison.
Huh?
We can use that as a poison. Are you kidding me?
We need the alcohol.
We have the alcohol.
We want more alcohol.
You are losing alcohol content by doing that.
We must maximize the amount of alcohol we have. Don't have enough.
You are minimizing the amount of alcohol you have by pouring out
Well, how
Orcish
does you
ale.
pour the wine into the bag of holding?
No, that'll mix with the zombies.
Drunk zombies.
yeah, the bag of holding isn't really a sanitary environment, but I also had that thought.
Hold up. We gotta stuff the barrel inside the bag of holding.
How? Yeah. What's the diameter on the
Yeah.
on the barrel?
It can clearly fit 2 zombies.
Oh no, the diameter on the bag
No,
of holding
okay,
is,
like
is 2
I
feet
mean
in
like
diameter.
a human
wine barrel.
zombie, I guess.
Okay,
Which-
I guess the average size of a wine barrel was about 34 inches tall and 27 inches in diameter?
So it's gonna be a stretch. We're gonna be.
Well, I'm more
stretching it.
curious about the weight.
I'll
Oh.
carry it. I'll carry it.
Strap it to Earth Mover's body like the ale.
One barrel of wine contains, oh yeah, about 60 gallons of wine. But then again, this whole thing probably wouldn't have been filled to the top. So yeah, we'll say that there was 30 gallons of wine in there.
Woo! How much Orcish ale did we have in the barrel that we may or may not?
We got 12 bottles now.
Yeah.
The weight of wine per gallon.
It's 10. We have 10 bottles, unless you have 2.
Yeah, by the way, is it reasonable to assume that water and wine weigh about the same?
Wine, if anything, weighs more, so yes.
Yeah, so 8.3 times...
Well, wait, no, is
30.
alcohol more or less dense than water? I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking
Yeah.
it up.
I don't know, 250 pounds, does that sound reasonable? For
That sounds
30
Pints a
pounds of
pound,
wine?
Pint quart, 4 by 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
that sounds about reasonable.
yeah, 250 pounds for 30 gallons of wine.
Water is more dense than alcohol or oil.
Okay, tell you what, we'll say it's only 240 pounds. I'll go easy on you.
Only. Is it cracked? Is it damaged?
No, the barrel seems to be in very good shape.
Cool. Can we
me.
refill it?
Yeah. Actually, if you guys are looking around the barrel, you actually do notice that there are some runes inscribed in it.
Ooh. What do they say?
Roll Arcana.
Oh. Oh. I feel like I have a very low Arcana. Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah, with a 16, you do notice some various abjuration-based runes, but you can't really tell what they're for.
So it's protection something.
Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to take the barrel with you?
So, okay, hang on. Can we seal it?
Yeah, you can put the cap back on top and seal it up.
Cool. So it's sealed now?
Yeah, I'm just going to
If
assume that
you-
with
you
the
can do
tools
that?
you have on your person, you can probably reseal a barrel.
Cool. Alright, so if we want to move this around with us, we could turn it on its side and roll it along.
Yep.
Do we want to do that, or are we going to leave it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Woo!
Got a pet barrel now.
Don't call it a pet barrel. Remember what
No.
happened to the frog?
Oh, God.
Still
Okay,
kinda
you guys
sad
are just
about
rolling
that.
along with a barrel of wine. Are you
Yeah,
going out the
rolling with
door?
it. What?
Are you gonna go out the door then?
I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, so this one opens up into what you can only assume used to be a dining room, since the other one used to be a kitchen. There's like a giant table that stretches out. It's actually pretty big. Like there's there's chairs surrounding it and remains of old dinner plates and silverware.
Okay.
Okay, to
What's on the
clarify,
walls?
I presume any one of you is probably strong enough to roll this barrel, but who is actively doing it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Wait,
Actually, you're probably the least suited to do it.
That's true.
yeah, I was gonna
But
say.
I really like the image of like how tall are you, Thitch?
How was it? What was the tallest? Was I? Hold on. It's in my character sheet.
No, yeah.
Is it?
Well, we already established that the height I sent you originally was incorrectly calculated, because we had
Yeah,
this
that's
conversation on the first session that you were here.
Yes. Hold on. It's on the character sheet.
Okay. Wait, are you like standing on the barrel, like rolling on a log?
No, I just wanted to know if I was taller than it or not as I'm pushing it along from behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's rolling on it.
Doing like a barrel, like a
Literal.
what was it? The timber rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only 27 inches in diameter, so yeah, you are taller than it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Peeking out over the top of it and pushing it along.
Yep. So you guys are in an old dining room, and there is directly next to you one door. On the other side of the room, and about 20 feet to your left, there's another door, and then on the far side of this room, there's a door on the left-hand side of the wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at the table. Does it look like it's been set anytime recently, or is it been there for a while?
Roll investigation.
Ooh, that's not very useful. That's a 6.
Do the other two want to investigate the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. How's a 12 plus whatever?
Okay, and Michael.
Checking the modifier on investigation. That's intelligence.
Yes.
So, plus 3, I get rolled an 8, so 11.
Yeah, within 11, you can't really tell when people were here last. If you're looking directly at the dishes, they don't seem to be dusty, which is kind of weird. But you don't notice any traces of a recent meal.
I turn to ask the fairies, which are here, still here,
Yes.
by the way.
I know, they've just been following along
time.
quietly,
Fairies are the
not
new
sure what to
Maria.
do. Yes?
Do you guys actively use this room?
Well, I suppose some visitors do. We don't really use full-size tables and such. Oh, and by the way, I should also mention that these chairs, they're not really like the size for humans. Like they do seem to be the size that a halfling would use.
So preschool chairs.
Yep.
I want to go ahead and sit at the head of the table and look out over the table.
Okay.
What's the view like?
Yeah, you probably feel kind of regal.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like a goblet in front of you.
What?
A goblet.
Oh, I thought you said a goblin.
Yeah, the green goblin materializes in front of you.
Well, my first thought was like hearkening to like Harry Potter, like it was a house elf kind of deal. He disappears like, "Welcome back, master." Like, what is?
Ugh.
Okay, goblet, cool. I pick up the goblet and just kind of make a regal pose.
Yep. Okay, nice. You feel cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you guys want to do here?
I'm gonna steal all the forks.
Okay, do you want to collect
my.
the silverware sets? Yeah, there would probably be about 18 total dining sets here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna leave that because I feel like stealing that is gonna make the druids be like, "You guys were peaceful, but you looted the place."
yeah, because 9 on each side and then 2 ends. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, nine along each end. Wouldn't that be 20?
Oh, right, sorry, 8 along each side, right?
Okay.
Sorry, like once I had the 18, I just divided that in half in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus, who sets a table for 9 on each side? That doesn't look right.
I mean, personally, anything longer than 4 on each side is uncomfortable.
Well, remember, these are smaller chairs.
This is true.
Yeah. And, like, this isn't quite like a Hogwarts table or anything, as long as we're on the Harry Potter kick, but it's still a, pretty large dining table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so to clarify in terms of doors, there's one to your immediate right from where you came in, then there's one along that same wall but further down on the opposite side, and then there's one on the other side of the room. In terms of other things in this room, there's the chairs and table, which all seem to be made of, good quality. There's the silver ware setups that you've elected to not take.
Yes.
Yeah, and there actually is a crystal chandelier hanging from the middle of the room.
Oh, fancy.
I'm gonna turn to ask fairies. So, do halflings live here?
Well, I suppose they used to a long time ago. This castle used to exist on
Suppose.
your world.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think you told us that, right?
Wait, isn't this? Never mind. I thought this was like the land of the dead still, but that was the forest.
Yeah, that was the land of the lost children, or the forest of the lost children.
Yes. Do dead people normally come to the Fey Plane?
I think they
Well-
usually go to the afterworld.
Well, some do. There are many afterworlds in the Planarverse.
Oh. Shows what I know. I've got my traditions from the Goliath land.
Well, what do the Goliaths believe happen after death?
I don't know, that sounds like a world building question.
Well, yes, but you're from that part of the world.
Oh. Character of world building. Nice.
Uno reverse.
Huh?
Uno reverse.
Reverse card. You're not gonna put me on the spot? No. Well, okay. So they're tribalistic and they believe in survival of the fittest and fair play. So I imagine that their afterworld is largely based on similar principles, where the hard work that you put forth in life gives you a more and more comfortable afterlife.
Yeah. Well, there actually are two warrior afterlife worlds.
It's likely one of those then. Something like a Valhalla.
Yeah, and so I imagine it's based on what your life was like is which one you go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is Isgard.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other one is... See, I thought part of this through.
Sure.
Acheron. Acheron.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, nice. World building and character building. Where do you guys want to go now?
Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Is that the one closest from where you came in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you open up that door and it's a hallway that just seems to be like covered with yellow mold.
No, never mind. I don't trust like
Burn
that.
it.
We could, yeah. Let's try this.
We're gonna
Shooting
cause a
some fire
flower
here.
explosion type of deal.
See.
Yeah, do you want to shoot it with fire?
I don't want to, but I'm not the one that has fire to begin with.
Yeah, Chris, you want to go? You want to do that?
Say what?
Are you gonna shoot fire at it? See what happens?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you launch a firebolt at it, and where the fire lands, it just burns away a patch of mold.
Okay.
What do we think, fellas?
I think we should go through. As long, like, I feel like this stuff is pretty dangerous, but as long as we don't touch it, I think we're fine.
To just burn and walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just gonna just launch firebolts to fill the room, one to just clear it out.
Spray fire down the walkway. Just keep walking and hoping that we've not got spores in our lungs.
Because this is about a 45 foot hallway, and what's the range on firebolt?
I think it's like 120 feet.
Yeah, so you can probably clear this all out, like all dramatic style. Pew pew pew. And do you want to? And at the end of this hallway, there's another door. Do you follow it all the way down?
I suppose.
Yeah, it opens back up into that room you were in before with the 3 doors and the puzzle.
Oh. Well, that's okay. No, thank you.
You want to go back to the dining room then?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 other doors to try.
Which one do y'all want to do next?
Which one seems more dangerous?
I don't know. Do you want to do that one first or last?
Which one has more mold on it?
Well, back in the dining room, there's no mold. Because you guys went through that hallway with the mold, and it led you out to the room you were already in with the 3 doors.
Okay, then. So, hey, pick a number between 1 and 30.
15.
Looks like we're going through the middle one.
Well,
What?
Wait, I don't think I've described this properly. So, you guys followed the moldy hallway, and that led you back into that room that you were in earlier, where you all had to enter the doors at the same time.
Wait, so the doors we just went
Yeah,
back.
this hallway connects back to that room. This is at the bottom part of that room.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, there were 2 hallways out of there. This just connected back there. It was a different path.
Oh my. 2 hallways? Let's try figuring out which one was that last hallway. Is that possible? Hold on, or am I just getting confused?
Yeah, I don't think I'm explaining... Andres, do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't-
Andres, you lead.
I
I'm
don't-
clearly confused.
I don't spatially understand where the hallway is coming out, unless it's coming out of one of the 3 doors.
Well, there was more than one... Okay, so when you guys first went into that room, there were the 3 doors sort of at the quote-unquote top of the room.
Right.
And then in
there
another
was
corner...
another room?
Yeah, and then in another corner, there was another door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we went back out into that room through a different passage than we left it.
Yes.
And then we're going back through the mold hallway, which led there, to go back to the dining room. And then we've got 2 more choices in the dining room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you want to go through the closer door or the further door? The door on the same wall as you or the door on the other wall?
I think I want to leave the door on the far wall to last.
Okay.
Probably.
So you're going to go into the door on the same wall as you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys open up this door, and you're suddenly showered in very direct light for the first time since you've entered here. It probably takes you a moment to adjust. And you realize that the light is very colorful because it's shining in through a stained glass window. It's on the far side of the room from where you came in.
Is it getting sunlight? What's lighting up the window?
Yeah, seems to be sunlight coming in the window.
Huh.
Yes, and this glass window seems to depict a man with 9 fingers standing in front of a large tree, and there's a group of gnomes and halflings that surround him. Also in here, there's a bunch of what look like benches that have been turned over. Some of them are still standing upright, but some of them have been turned over.
Huh.
And, so right now, Chris, you're in Geralt's body, and you just kind of, like, feel part of, like, his divine essence just kind of, like, glow for a minute as you walk in.
Alright. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't float?
No.
I don't start floating or anything?
No. You just feel like, hey, maybe this is a special place. And the fairies say, "Ah, yes, you found the chapel."
Oh. Okay. What can we do inside the chapel?
Well, you can look around, see what's in here.
All right, sacrilege. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you want, you can maybe investigate the glass window or see what's going on with all the turned over
Yeah, I'll-
bench-like things.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the room in general. Really.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, so what are you looking for?
Natural. Well, I'm just like looking for anything that could help us.
Okay, yeah, you're just kind of like turning over benches and stuff, see what was there, or turning them back right. And you got a 16
Yes.
investigation?
Yeah, a natural 16.
Well, that's good, because you actually do find a backpack. Yeah, this backpack, it's actually kind of green in color. Looks, got a lot of, like, natural hues in it.
Okay.
What's in the bag?
Yeah, and if you pick it up, it definitely feels like there's stuff in there.
Oh my. You want to check it out?
Yeah.
I hand him the bag.
Okay, you gonna look through it?
What's in the bag?
Okay, you find a backpack, a blanket, 10 candles, a tinderbox, an alms box, 2 blocks of incense, a censer, vestments, 2 days of rations, and a water skin. You found a priest pack.
Okay. I'm gonna, unless anyone else wants anything from the priest pack, I'm going to announce the contents to the room.
Yeah.
And unless anyone else wants anything from it, I'm just gonna go chuck it in my
Well,
big sack.
By the way, I imagine that you take items out one at a time to kind of investigate them.
Yeah.
So you actually do hear coins jingling around in the alms box.
Ooh. I'm gonna leave the alms box here.
Oh, okay.
Considering this is supposed to be a respectful, non-threatening trip, I think it's probably not the best idea to try and steal from the Fey Plane, let alone a chapel in the Fey Plane.
Nice. And does anyone want to do something with the stained glass window?
So what's this stained glass window depicting? Just the 9-fingered.
Yes, a 9-fingered man near a large tree, and there's some, like a gathering of like what you presume are halflings and gnomes nearby. And if you're looking closer at it, you actually do see a base plate that reads "Birth of Yggdrasil, Artist Unknown."
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, if you want, one of you can make a religion check.
Yes.
I'll make.
Religion. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I'll do it. I have a +3.
I got a 5, so I don't know anything.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Okay, with a nat 20 plus your high intelligence, you actually, and also since the character you normally play is, has like divine origins, somewhat. Divine soul sorcerer. Yeah, so you remember a tale of the god Plazerb, who's kind of like the chief of the nature gods, and, the legends tell that near the birth of the world, he cut off one of his fingers and buried it into the ground, and that grew a mighty tree that connected all of the planes to each other.
Oh. Can I relay this information to my party mates?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Yep.
I know nothing of this. The other thing I want to do, and I don't know how well this is going to go over because I'm not in the body that has these powers currently, or this information currently, rather. but I'm gonna try and pray to the entity that taught me alchemy for guidance.
Yeah, I guess this would be like a religion check.
Okay.
Huh. I think that these are the first times that we made religion checks since Paul left the campaign.
Since we had a cleric.
Yeah. Funny how that works out.
Oh, that's still not great. That's a 10.
Yeah, with a 10, like, you definitely do feel, like, the divine energy of this room, but you don't feel any real connection. And I should say that, you've never really felt, like, too special of a connection to the entity that taught you alchemy. Like,
Well, yeah,
you don't really
I
think
wouldn't have
that he's
thought
ever...
so, but right now, I through no actual fault of mine, through an unfair cause, was stripped of the power that I was given.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a, hey, can you, like, do something about this, and
Yeah.
I'll owe you?
Yeah. And, oh, by the way, yeah. And so the fairies say, with this room, the energy, we are feeling something. We might be able to give you that healing we were talking about.
Oh, yes, please.
Yep.
Better late than never, I guess.
And so they all kind of gather their hands together. And, well, they ask you to all stand close to each other.
All right.
Yeah, because they're going to link hands and just kind of like form a ring around you.
Ring around the dead men.
Yep. And you each restore 7 HP.
I'm at max currently. But that's okay, because I even if that happened earlier, I wouldn't have survived.
And they're going to say, we feel as though this may be a safe place for us to stay while you explore the rest of the castle. You found one key. Think, is there any chests that you left unopened or doors you haven't gone through?
Yeah, there's one more in the kitchen.
Yes. And how about we get to that next time? You guys want to wrap up here?
That works.
That's gonna be where we call it for tonight. I've been your host and Dungeon Master, Drew, and I'm being joined by...
Earthmover.
And...
Geralt. Oh.
Yep. See you guys next time.